Everyone. So welcome back to our channel, that is AI Next Generation. In this particular video, we are just focused on the deep learning. So previous already we have just discussed on some topic that is related to the machine learning. So now we will start with a brand new topic, that is deep learning. So nowadays everywhere, even every project, everywhere you are just seeing the deep learning are used nowadays, because in the previous like 2011 or 2012 the deep learning were started, but the theory of the deep learning were already has been completed ways of 90s 1990 1950. That in the 1950 the research has been started on the deep learning. So the things why I'm just saying this thing, because nowadays everything, even everything, they are just shifting into AI, artificial intelligence. So deep learning is what? Deep learning is basically the part of machine learning. Okay, so whenever in the machine learning algorithm, there are linear regression, logistic regression, KNN, SVM, there are many algorithm. But whenever you are dealing with huge number of data set, at that time machine learning was failed. Then the scientists, they develop that particular, you can just say they have research on the deep learning, so that they can just think like a human brain does. So they have just built like us, the how we just think, how we just behave in the environment, how we think and how we respond, the way they have just developed, that is the deep learning. Okay, so this particular we have just started. This is the introduction part of deep learning. We will start from the basics that is related to the deep learning. Then we will move to the end. We will cover artificial intelligence. We will cover convolution neural network. We will cover then a recurrent neural network. In that we will have NLP, and it will be like all this course will be like an AI course. You can just say. So whenever you are joining any institute, they are just saying we have target to complete within 30 days or 20 days. So no one is able to complete deep learning even in the 32 months, even the 2 months also, because deep learning is really really vast. Whenever you want to be an engineer, you don't want to be such a to read that particular things and you have to just pass. You don't want to become like this. You want to become like a AI engineer, machine learning engineer, or as a data scientist. So you have to come over with the deep learning. So I am basically the machine learning engineer, so I know about everything, that how to, even the fresher, how they will just start and make the career in the AI. Okay, so now the topic is related to the deep learning. So why we just started on the deep learning research? So during 90s or during 2000 also, so there was a theory base, the deep learning the scientists have discovered, but they don't have any resource to implement. Like you can just say that like GPU, graphical processing unit, they have come I think 2012 2013 2014, the uses of GPU. Okay, so at the time no computational power was there during the 90s, but the theory, they scientists, they already have discovered this thing. Then how the human brain will think, the same way they have just developed the neurons. We will discuss later on in the deep, what are neurons, what are input layer, what are hidden layer, even what are output layer, activation function. There are many things in the deep learning part. So in deep learning, only the things why the scientists, they just choose deep learning, and why they choose only the Python language, because in 1990s the Python, everyone will think like Python will the Python has come after the Java, but Java has come way after than of Python. So scientists, what they just want to just make an language, they want to choose one language that is really really easy, and it is like user friendly. Even you can just think Python is really easy. You don't have to give the what type of variable are, suppose this is an example I'm giving stuff. So it is really easy, though they choose the first thing, they choose the Python as a main language for the deep learning. Okay, so they don't want to invest more in the Python to learning the how the structure, you have to learn the coding of that or language of that. Okay, so they want only in focus how to implement that particular algorithm. Okay, so they just use the Python language. So deep learning, why they have come, you have already the machine learning, but what deep learning? Deep learning is a part of machine learning, where machine learning is a part of AI. So this is the progress of this. Okay, so you can just even think this what I'm explaining. So deep learning is basically the part of machine learning that already I have just said to you, and whole you can just say it's like artificial intelligence. Okay, so what does it mean? So whenever you are just doing the deep learning, whenever you are just learning the deep learning, so what exact the deep learning means? So basically whenever already I just say you, it's the branch of the machine learning, which turn the subset of the artificial intelligence. So in the deep learning, you will every time you will have to deal with the neurons. The how the human brain also have some neurons, means you have millions of neurons in the brain. So when which particular neuron will active, that depends upon our brain, which particular, even whenever you are just touching, suppose you are just touching an hot object, okay, suddenly you are just removing your hand whenever you are just touching. So what does it mean? It basically mean that particular neuron has been activated and they have given the signal to just move your hand. So same way the deep learning is also the same way. It's not any familiar, it's deep learning is also the same thing, but they are the scientists, they have discovered that is artificial neural network, so they can think as it is our human brains thing. They will learn during the training part, and then after the training part they will just go. So you can just think an example in the layman term, I will explain you. Whenever a child, whenever a baby, they are just born, so what, they don't know anything, they learn from their parents, they learn from their parents, and then after how they just learn how they grow, they increase their ability, their thinking power with the experience, means number of day passes, number of month passes, their ability, their brain grow. The same way as it is of the deep learning also, whenever you are just creating a model, simple model you are just creating, the way you are just creating the simple model is same of the deep learning, is they don't know anything, but during the training time you are just giving the data set, they learn from the data set, because you are just providing the data set. And suppose you are just providing images of 20,000 images of cat and dog, and you want to build a model so that it can able to classify between a cat and dog. So you are just giving 20,000, you are just training the model. So then after during the training time, the model will do so many mistakes, then they will go to back propagation. So this concept back propagation is really important, we will see in the next video. So during the back propagation they will again update, they will learn from what they have done the mistake. So during the training time all the training thing is happening, but once the model has been trained, you are just thinking, you are just seeing, giving the images in the real world data set, how your model is behaving. So this is the, in the layman terms I have just explained you about this. So this is basically, and the second thing is why we are using deep learning whenever we have machine learning. So whenever you want to deal with a huge number of data set, okay, so you have many data set. So this is the slide we will just go through. Even I will share with you this slide, and then after for the coding part we will use a Google Colab, okay. So basically what I was explaining about why we choose a deep learning as compared to the whenever we have machine learning. So in the machine learning, there whenever you have huge number of data set, so at that time you are fail, your model can't be able to generalize that model, because you are the real world like image or texts, they are highly nonlinear data set, okay. So what does it mean? You can't able to separate these two things with a straight line also, okay. This is what it does mean. So you want to convert that particular model what you are just building, you want to convert that model to much complex, okay. And then for converting too much complex, you want to build also that particular model non-linear model, okay. So this is the very, it is very different type of things it is there. I'll explain you the soon, don't it will take time, like the first 5 video will be related to the theory part, so you will able to understand. So some directly start the coding, so whenever you are not dipped in the theory part, so you are not clear with, you will not clear with the coding part, that what I'm saying, okay. So this was the, I was just giving the small introduction why the deep learning has been come and why we are using deep learning. So even the deep learning, nowadays it is used for the self-driving car, for robotic field, even whenever you have spam detection or any fraud detection. So even the object tracking, live number plate recognition, there are many things is happening in the real world that based on the AI, okay. Even the face recognition, they are automatic attendance in the you can just say in the foreign, they already have just implement, they have just used the AI concept. AI is expanding very fast, very fast, you can just say. Even in the India it came in 2017 or 2018, and now you can just say 30 to 40% company they move to the AI company. So now they think, they know then after the 10 year or 15 year what the power of AI will be, okay. So this was the really basic concept, and I also have the website. So introduction of the deep learning, you can just go through and just read particular what I'm just teaching there. This is my official website, that is ainewgeneration.com. I will just give you the link of in the description. and here you can just go through the blog. All the blog I have just uploaded, but it is under progress. I have to upload more blog. So even for the deep learning, I'm just working on that particular deep learning. So today I have just teach you about the introduction. Even you can just read from here how why we are using deep learning. That what already I've explained you about this. Even why is the massive success of that. How the AI games they have just powered. How they have just defeated to the humans. Okay, in the chase, every field the AI is defeating to the humans. So even in a IBM Watson, or they have real world where they are just using self-driving car or fake news classification, earthquake prediction. So you can just go through this, and why we are not using, what problem with the machine learning. So that's already I've just said you. So it basically whenever you are dealing with a huge number of data set. And the second thing, in the machine learning, it's like a teacher forcing, means you are just saying this particular row belong to this particular label. But in the deep learning, you just provide the data set, and then machine learning will learn from that particular data set. You don't have to say this particular belong to this, because they will develop some criteria. They will just develop some path to know the final prediction. Okay, so there some pattern will be just follow in the deep learning part. So you have input layer, hidden layer, output layer. We will discuss this thing in the later class. So even in the deep learning, there are two popular library, that is TensorFlow, and the one is the PyTorch. So we will in this in particular whole series we will just deal with the PyTorch. I think both are the same. It will not make you any difference. But TensorFlow is high level API and PyTorch is low level API. So nowadays whenever you are joining to any company, I think 70-80% they recommend to use the PyTorch, because you are just writing every code from the scratch. But in TensorFlow you are just importing the library and you are just implementing. So yeah, there are some basic different. Hope so. Yeah, so that's all for this video. So next video we will see what are the different type of layers, and why we are using hidden layer, and what their function it is. Okay, so that's all for the this video. Thank you.